welcome back to Bray and Ethan plus Drizzy. It is the return of Driz, as we missed him last week. That'll be coming up a little bit later, I assume. But it is the 18th of July, leading into, I don't know what round it is of the Colts and the waffle season, but it's
not a good start by you.
we are getting to the pointy end of the season.
Round
the
15.
16's have just won against Vic Metro
Country.
Great start. Vic Country up there at the Goldie. Gents, well, I'll start with you, Ethan. How are you?
Yeah, good. I mean, we didn't plan for last week to not go ahead, but
that'll be coming up later. That'll be coming up later. Drizzy is, I think this could be 2 in 3 episodes where he's come in hungover after a big night on the beers up at Northam, N-Town.
Back in the N-Town. I returned home for a couple of days. I got back Wednesday afternoon and then came back this morning, so I hardly had any time there, but got to catch up with mates last night, luckily. So, yeah, we went to the pub. Went to the Riverside, it's called. Great pub.
What is there going on in Northam on a Thursday night?
Yeah, not much. It actually.
Do you have the Greyhounds up there on a Thursday, I think?
I think they used to. It was either, I think it might have been Thursday night. Yeah. And the trots, yeah.
Not on a Thursday, the trots.
I think so.
I don't race trots on a Thursday.
Well, Tuesday. It was one of the nights.
It would be Tuesday. Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah.
And maybe Saturday.
Tuesday and Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like pops off. Pubs pop off because there's not much else to do at night time in Northam. So,
I think we bring the fines up a little bit earlier in today's episode because Drizzy's fine. I'm going to start off with the first fine. I'm fining you $5 for telling us on a Thursday last week that you were going on a holiday with the girlfriend.
Was it the Thursday?
I reckon it was.
I feel like it was before that.
You were going on the Friday, and I reckon you told us on the Thursday afternoon.
Maybe I did, yeah. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. No, I think I mentioned it like the week before, though, but only like briefly.
Yeah, and we're not going to remember that.
Yeah.
Right, informal. Request your leave.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
We need enough time to get another co-host.
Put it in the day before. My bad. Oh, it was a good time in outside of Esperance, though. Bloody loved it. It was little tiny home, little cabin. So
where'd you go again?
It was like literally 15 minutes outside of Esperance.
Oh, so you went that far?
Yeah, very far away.
Why would you go down to Esperance?
7 hours and 20 something minutes because the tiny home things, the couples retreat, it's called. There was none available. Like the rest of them weren't available. Nah,
left it too late.
That was the only one. Yeah, left it too late.
How long of a drive? 7 hours?
7 hours and 25. Yeah, very far.
Jeez.
But nah, any couple out
really
there,
love it.
Any couple out there, yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go to one of these retreats. Book in now for a couple of months in advance.
And that is not sponsored.
No.
Now, Ethan, the big story coming into this episode is listed up the top.
Drizzy's last episode with us as a teenager. He does turn 20 next Tuesday, the 22nd of July. So you're clearly making the most of your final days as a teenager.
I am.
I mean, I can't really ask you how do you feel because you still are a teenager. It's more a question of probably next week. But
there's a couple of greys coming through.
It doesn't feel any different, honestly. Like I still feel like a bit of there's a bit of a child crazy side and there's a bit of a mature side. So
better come earlier than later.
Yeah, exactly. Nah.
Now the birthday plans.
Well, this Saturday, my mate is actually. So we had a couple of years ago, a joint party because our birthdays are 2 days apart. So he's the 20th. So this Saturday, he's got a party. So I'm going there. And that'll be good. Then we'll go out after probably. Nice. Maybe the Windsor. You might see me there.
No Driscoll plans.
Save yourself for the 21st next year.
The weekend after. Oh. So I'm going back home. So the 26th of July is this pub called Jennacamine Tavern.
N-Town.
Just outside of Northam. And yeah, it'll be good.
So you won't be joining us on the 25th of July?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
What's that? Is that a Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I'll have to do... No, actually, I'll come to the potty.
25th of July.
And then I'll go home.
You're going on the 24th? On the Thursday?
Yeah, I'll go on the Friday. Because I got work on Thursday. But yeah, Friday I'll go up. Saturday, 7 p.m, book dinner. And then after party back at the house, which Dad wasn't too pleased about. But
well, our invites must have got lost in the mail, Ethan.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Return to Northam?
I'm expecting a big 21st next year, 2026.
Yeah. You
that
guys are invited.
That way
That's
we've known you properly for over a year.
Yeah. Well, there's only 20 people coming. including family.
Jeez.
So not many.
Close friends.
Close
Is
friends.
Nathan heading up?
He is actually. He's gone after the
Jeez.
Derby.
Ooh,
He'll
that's
be
right.
there.
The Derby's next week.
Yeah. I can't wait to bet him in beer pong.
Well, will he be allowed to play?
Yeah, after the game. For sure.
Don't Freo have a rule? If it's any less than a 7-day break, you're not allowed to drink?
Everyone does.
Ooh. Exclusive.
All AFL players do. It's normal. You're allowed to live your life. He won't go hard, but he'll have a couple of beers. Yeah.
Now, Nathan rolled into the studio this morning with chest out because he was heading into Warwick Stadium tonight to call the...
Yeah.
to
I don't know
MC.
why that's really been
just
brought
what
up.
you've been up to.
Yeah.
What's
Who's Warwick
MC?
playing?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's pretty
good
last.
start.
It's pretty last minute.
So you're
Good
back
preparation.
MCing.
Yeah, I think it's just. I mean, I don't want to say one off, but back up. So
How good.
regular MC can't do it. So yeah.
Solid.
Yep.
All right, well,
Got the call up.
Top 5 time, Ethan.
Yeah.
It was small selection to pick from this week with only the 2 games and obviously no PSA, but who have we got in the top 5?
Well,
Just
four of them are from one game. So Zach Ransom from East Perth, 3 goals, including he sold the dummy on the boundary that could have got in itself, but kicked another 2 on that day. Jaden Clark.
Sure, he's getting an invite to your birthday.
Yeah. He's
He
coming.
is.
Yeah, he's coming.
Screamer.
He accepted that straight away.
Of course he did.
Screamer, and a couple of 20-plus disposal games for Perth. Obviously,
Alright.
he'll go back to Scott shortly. Liam McAllister for East Perth had 34 disposals in that game. That's I looked at it, and he's nowhere near that this year, which probably his best game by far. Jack Kirby for the D's. Drizzy kicked 3 on the day in his second game with Colts,
Very good.
and then unfortunately it wasn't
Who-
enough.
Sorry, finish off.
And then Lucas Robinson, number 1.
Dominated in the wet.
Yeah, it's. I say he's. I mean, we're a long way out, but he's probably the number 1 draft prospect for next year. For
Saturday was horrible.
Oh,
Lake Basso, yeah.
We played on Lake Rossmoyne. It was horrible. We had 5 goals scored between both teams. I think we won 23-22. That's how horrible the ground was.
it would have been bloody scrappy.
But on your note of your holiday, obviously you weren't doing running duties.
Yeah.
Who stepped up?
Not sure. I'm actually
Is your
not
job
sure.
safe?
Yeah. Well, I'm back now, so yeah. I think it was BT, one of the coaches.
Oh. Why didn't you choose to go away on a weekend that you had off? A bye week.
And further to that, was it pretty
Well, that's why I
straightforward?
booked the party. That's why I got the party.
Was it
this
pretty
weekend,
straightforward
next
for Scotty Moore to say, "Yep, that's no worries. You can miss the game of Colts."
weekend. Yeah. Scotty and I have a great relationship. He's a great
Not
man.
1 day notice though.
No. I told him the Tuesday. So I
Nice.
went to the session on the Tuesday.
You've told him.
Well, I
5
think a
days
game of
out.
Colts is a bit more important than us.
No. I'm still saying. Surely
Oh.
you give your boss a bit
Yeah.
more than 5 days notice that you're going on a holiday that was booked.
Let's be real though.
I only do the running on the weekend though.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like I'm not to diminish your role, but like
Anyone
I don't
can
know.
do it.
I don't know if like
Anyone can run.
I don't know if you're going to be the difference between them losing and
Yeah,
winning.
no,
you might,
100%.
you probably your presence, no doubt. But
No, they they have so many coaching staff on board. They got all the line coaches. They got like a couple of backup coaches. Yeah.
I'd actually like to see, now that we say that I guess anyone could do it, I'd like to see our man Ethan
Yeah.
pull on the pink one day for the
Please.
Demons.
hey,
run
let's
I
around.
did I did those push-ups, no problem. So.
Yeah, true.
And by the way, that obviously there's a lot have happened in the last couple of weeks. But like when you think of it, there is so much that has happened in that week. Like obviously, last time we were here, the champs feels like that wrapped up ages ago, but they still hadn't played their last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
And then like we were even talking on that episode. Remember who's going to win the MVP? Obviously, Fred Rodriguez won. Like so much has happened in that time. So, I mean, we
That
probably don't
actually
want
is
to.
crazy.
We probably don't want to go back and cover too
Yeah.
much of what's happened, just because, like, it's probably already very well known, and yeah, we don't want to backtrack in too
Yeah,
far
that's
in
actually
time.
crazy.
But I just thought,
Feels
yeah,
like
like,
yesterday. Yeah.
a lot has happened.
Yeah.
Lucas Robinson, did he get all? He didn't get all the state games, did he?
Last game.
Last game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And he just had
bottom
one
age,
of the
but-
best waffle games this year. Best Colts, one of the best Colts games in the wet.
Yep. Part of a 3-headed monster I've heard in that Colts midfield with the
Yeah.
other two. So, yeah.
He's like 190, isn't he? Massive, huge size.
I feel like this is just turning into the Perth Demons Colts podcast because we're just going to we're just rolling on, and the more that we get through this, we're talking about Perth and Perth and Perth. The yo-yo case of the Demons at the moment. They're up and down. They're beating good teams. They're losing to teams that probably aren't as good a quality as the Demons probably should be. But what is happening at the... I was about to say something that wasn't the Demons. What were the Demons?
Balloo.
No, or Balloo. Yeah. They're not Balloo anymore. Indigenous rounds over.
I just wish someone would address it.
What's it called, mate? You call the Bulldogs the kennel. What would you call the Demons? Hell? What's happening at Hell?
D-Land.
Redlegs.
Yeah. What's happening with the Redlegs? Why are they so up and down? Were they missing you on the weekend? Was that the reason they lost?
Yeah, maybe it was actually. No, I genuinely don't know. I can't. Well, I can't say I watched all the game because I was on
That's
a little
poor development coach right there.
It must be frustrating though.
But I looked at the score after and I was
Flat.
so disappointed. Yeah.
Did you like how we put out the tips as well last week? Did you say that?
Yeah. You already knew. You already knew what I was going to pick.
Well, I knew you weren't going to tip against Perth, and I would assume you tipped top of the ladder against Swans. So
exactly.
I just said, no, we're not waiting for him. We're just going to put this.
We
out.
did ask.
We
you,
should
but-
get right.
Yeah.
We should get it right.
But no, I saw that it was pretty wet. It's no excuse, but I don't know. I feel like in the wet, it's anyone's game. Like most of the time in the wet, it's a bit of a scrap fight.
To be fair, I thought South were going to blow Swans out of the water, but Swans actually came back a bit and made their scoreline a bit respectable. So
Exactly, but yeah, they need to be way more consistent, the Ds.
Now,
frustrating.
we said it last week, Ethan, with Rod and Ray.
Yep.
It's a mini elimination final down at Albany this weekend between Claremont and Subiaco. There's only the 6% that separates them. How exciting is this? Well, I don't know if the region completely gets around a Colts game like they might
On a Saturday night.
say a country league game, but
surely.
surely people get down there to, I think it's Retrovision Stadium, and get amongst a pretty vital clash in this Waffle Colts season.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 6% mini final, as you said. I reckon that's on par, and I reckon they're going to be on the bus by the time this probably comes out. So maybe the boys will be listening down there, and I don't know, because they're all going down together from what happened last year. East Perth were the away team last year, and I'm
pretty sure East Perth had a bye the week before as well, and they went to the Dunsborough region, spent a couple of days there, and then headed down to Albany.
Lost by about 150 points, but hopefully that's not the case. I don't think it will be for Subi. And it's not just that, it's the ins as well. We got Charlie Banfield back in, Cody Curtin back in, Joseph Hopkins from the 18s back in, Benji Van Rooyen back in, and then Subi got their state boys back in. So Wes Wally, Ryden Ray Anthony's, Hudson Walker. So last time that was not the case. Subi got up by 8 points, and I reckon Claremont are going to be dangerous now because the PSA guys are there as well, so like Harper Banfield, etc. It's the last day of school holidays today, on the Friday.
Sheesh.
What a way to end your school holidays if you're still at
A
school.
little 1 night trip to 2 night trip to Albany.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's easily game of the round.
Yeah, no, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be great for Albany as well. I remember watching...
Have you played down there
last year? Never played down there, no. But
massive ground.
I watched it. Is it huge? Have you played?
No, well, we've seen it. I think it's nearly 200 metres long.
Oh,
it's longer than Steel Blue, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And a little, and probably
not
the
wide
width.
though.
I reckon it's the width of Leadable.
So it's great deck then. Yeah, lots of space.
Yeah.
But it should be a great game. Good atmosphere because last year, I was watching people everywhere. It was actually, it was popping off.
So hopefully they get around that final. Mini final.
Well, I think it will be, to be honest.
Unofficial.
Both teams don't have a bye until the end of the year. So it's not like, we can, it's sort of, go for it from here.
Let's just have a look at this ladder for a second. Obviously, 5th and 6th, nothing between them. You could, this game could determine on who gets into that 5. That's how important it is. So that's why we're calling it a mini final, because anything could happen. They could still both play finals. Do they both play finals? Swan Districts is probably going to fall out if both of them do.
I feel like at their best, they're both better than Swans, but Swans are very unpredictable.
Yeah.
They beat West Perth a few weeks back.
I think they're probably punching above their weight a bit from what John Armstrong said at the start of the year, saying it's a bit of a rebuild year for us. We'll probably be down the bottom, and they're currently sitting 4th.
You'd hate to come up against Claremont in an elimination final. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying, especially with the
100%.
ins they have.
100%. Move on to the state stuff. The girls have their final game on Saturday at 10 a.m. against the Allies.
Mm-hmm.
That game is where, Ethan?
We are versing
Allies.
in Sydney. So it's
Blacktown?
yes, I believe so. So last game, 10 o'clock, as you said. And yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of an up and down tournament, I guess, for them. But looks like there's going to be an inclusion. Eva Flynn from South Fremantle, bottom major. I've covered her a few games of her for Waffle W, and she looks very good, very
The
clean.
lineups are out as well on the AFL website, which is handy.
Heath, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably know this. Evie Coucher.
Yes.
You've heard of her?
Yes.
She was an absolute gun. I remember watching her last couple of years. Absolute gun. Has she been injured?
Yeah, she's been injured. So she won the 18s MVP 2 years in a row before her draft year this year.
As a 16 or 17.
She won the 18s MVP.
She's a freak.
What, for the comp or just the state?
No, for WA. For WA, yeah.
Wow.
I'm calling this one of the best AFLW up and coming
Yeah,
players
I
I've
remember
ever seen.
she took
play
one of
football.
these outrageous marks, I reckon, last year for Peel. So, yeah, she's almost.
Very handy player.
So,
Could play any position as well. Good size.
mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
she
and then that's the final game for them. And then the 16s as well happened. Well, since our last episode, they've played 2 games. They lost the second game of the tournament on the Gold Coast. Obviously, it's like school holidays for them. So
Vic Metro, the opponent.
Yep. So we lost by 3 points. Devastating in that one. Pretty slow start. Perth goal sneak Ashley Clayton kicked the goal late to make it a 2-point margin. So I'm not sure you know too much about him, but Drizzy, because he's obviously at Perth. But and then the good thing about footy, you get an opportunity to respond. And then today at 9:45, we got a 23-point win over the other Vic side. So.
Yep. Very good.
Bit of a mixed bag on the
Was
Gold
that
Coast.
Metricon as well, I'm assuming, today?
Yep.
Beautiful deck at the moment, apparently, that is. Apparently, it's like carpet.
And I know some of the Colts coaches went over for that as well. So,
Right.
yeah. So
Shout out to our man, Lockie Eames, big fan of the show.
Yeah.
Made a big controversial decision with the last kick of the game against Vic Metro, and a lot of people weren't happy with his non-marked decision, ended up balling it up. But the vision probably states that it...
To be fair, both of them had
fair.
a pretty big chunk on it, though.
Exactly. And apparently the umpire coach of that game said it was the right decision. So...
Imagine in the moment, though.
Something.
No.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Poor dude, yeah.
100%.
I could imagine what you would go through.
I'd be fine.
Fair bit of abuse being an umpire, though.
I'd be fine. And
Yeah.
it's all over social media, so he's copping stuff and his mates are chiming in as well. But yeah.
50-50, I'll say.
is it just me or I don't mean in terms of media coverage, but there seems to be a lot of hype around the 16s. You could almost argue that there's more hype around the 16s in terms of than the 18s. And I know
I think that's probably because of one reason.
They're better.
Cal Twomey saying that the 2027 number 1 pick's running around.
Yeah. But I don't just mean for WA. I mean just as a whole, it just seems to be very it's the same with the 18s. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's probably because obviously they're younger and it's their first opportunity to wear state. I'm also not saying it's more exciting because there's a lot of guys who play 18s who didn't play 16s, but I don't know. There's a lot of media coverage about it now. Obviously, a lot of pages and baseline type of content. So. Yeah, it's good.
Good to hear. And good to see because underage state footy probably should get a bit more promotion than what it does. And is this final game between the 2 Vic sides and the 18s happening this weekend? I believe it might be.
Yeah, what seems like the longest championships there.
Yes,
ever.
it's happening on Sunday at 10 a.m. our time. So usually they try and fix that as the last game. So it's because the AFL probably think that they're going to both finish 1 and 2. So they try and make it a grand final, but it's not the case this year. As obviously SA took it out in what was it, round 4 or 5?
Yeah, it was
round 5, I think it was. No, round 4. SA wrapped up their champs. Although you don't play every week. All right, well let's have a look forward to this week. We're back this week. full grid of Colts games. Actually, no, take that back. We aren't. We still only got the 3 games. But at least one more game than last week. Obviously, the 2 early games, Drizzy's got to get to Steel Blue for an 8:55 game. Actually, no, it's at Lathlane. My bad.
Lathlane, yeah.
Yeah, the last one was at Steel Blue.
Yep.
8:55. What's that, Drizz? Get there at 7:55. Leave at 7:30.
Yeah, about 7:20.
It's gonna be nice and chilly.
7:30. Yeah.
I swear you guys versus Swans like the other way. You did. I remember it, but
Yeah. It feels like
Yeah, that was 5 weeks ago.
feels very not long ago at all.
I reckon it was 5
Yeah,
weeks
it
ago.
would've- it would've
Let's
been.
go round 10. Round 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It was round 10.
The
And it's
hell?
round 15 this week. What is
Surely
I
that's
thought
way
you
too
just
close.
play
Yeah.
everyone stagger.
Everyone and then play everyone again.
Yeah.
To get to the end.
Oh, is it like that? Obviously, you
That's
play
how
each
they
other
did
twice.
PSA, don't they?
Yeah, and Ammo's. That's how
Yeah.
most competitions work. But clearly the waffle and AFL.
Don't like
But I
it.
guess the waffle probably has to line it up with the AFL.
Yeah.
It's some way. So West Coast,
Maybe,
and
yeah,
Peel
West
have
Coast,
buys
yeah.
when Freo and West Coast do.
Yeah, true.
The AFL. All right. Well, we'll start with your game, Drizz. The Demons and Swans, 8:55 at MRP.
Swans are a good team.
You said Claremont Subiaco could be game of the round. I reckon this will be,
could be.
close, very close. If Swans dish out what they dished out last week against South.
yeah, the 2 most unpredictable teams in the Colts. I'm
Yeah.
labelling it, and yeah, very strong teams as well. I literally looked at the team lineup straight away. A matchup caught my eye. Tyler Williams, Dale Sutherland, 2 18s boys that could match up on each other, amongst others in there as well. So
Yeah, that is a good match.
I will tip Perth
Ooh.
It's gone Perth. There
because
you go.
they'll bounce back again.
Well, I
after that
guess-
Perth loss.
That leaves me no decision but just to be different because
Oh,
you're going
'cause that's-
Perth.
Yeah, Perth.
You're
yeah.
obviously going Perth. You haven't tipped against Perth once this year. I'm going to go Swan Districts.
Very close game last time.
Yep.
Is Kobe Evans re-injured? I don't see
Not
his
100
re-injured?
Not 100% sure, yeah.
because I think he came back and then
Is that a new
Uh,
word?
Because I haven't seen him in training.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that a new word?
re-injured. That's
Yeah.
not a new word.
Just say injured again. Usually that's what people say.
Nah, I think the more journalistic
No,
term is re-injured.
Injured again. Re-injured, yeah. Same
yeah,
thing.
same thing.
Yeah, maybe.
How many interchange boys have Swans got? There's like literally
Extended bench.
so many people.
They
Just
usually,
yeah.
what do you play with? 5 on the bench in Colts.
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah. 5,
Yeah.
I think.
I
Yeah.
think they play with 7 in Ammo's Colts.
Holy shit.
You'd hate to be a Colts coach and managing all them plus
Ammo's
the game.
Colts.
Yeah.
Like A grade?
Yeah, I have 7 on the bench.
7 on the bench. So, yeah.
Gotta give the kids a go.
And then, no, but they're bloody fit, though. Well, they should
Yeah,
be.
I
In
know, but
A's.
it's more so because a lot more people want to play footy at that age.
Yeah, true. True. Just quietly look at how close sort of 7th to 4th is in the
Yeah.
Colts.
We've stated this over the last couple of weeks.
Very close. Yeah. Well, I didn't actually look at it until now. yeah. That's really close.
Yep. That's why. Technically, there's 2 finals this week.
Yeah,
You
I
can say
think if,
Swans and
I
Perth
think
are
if
as well.
Perth lose, it's going to be hard a long way back.
Yeah. They have to win
And
this game.
like, let's be honest, like these are the games you have to win, and Swans
At
can
home.
say the same. But if you're going to be a threat this year, you need to be able to beat these teams. And
I think-
Couldn't agree more.
Swans can say the same.
It's an elimination final for Perth and a qualifying final for Swans. So if Swans lose this, it's not all over. But if Perth lose this, it could be see you later. Which is not what you want and probably not what we want because it gives us a lot of enjoy taking the mickey out of Perth and mainly Drizzy.
West Perth as well, like, started here, bang. Shut up.
It's crazy to
Good.
think.
Claremont, no good, but now they're getting good again.
West Perth 2 buys in a row because they obviously versus the Eagles.
Yes. You'd hate that. It actually sucks. We had 2 weeks off in a row as well this year.
Did
and
you?
It sucked. We had the bye and then we had a long weekend, which was a competition bye. So we had 2 weeks off.
Did you get a kick in?
What do you mean?
Did you go for a kick?
Nah.
To make up
I'm not that serious, man. I play C5 reserves.
You still go for a kick.
Uh,
Not run, though.
No, definitely not. East Fremantle and Peel Thunder at the Good Grocer, 9:15. It would say East Freo by
Yeah.
probably 50 plus. Weather pending.
East Freo, yeah.
Yeah.
looking at the lineups of Tom Grill's coming back in, playing the last couple of weeks reserves. Looks like Ollie McManus is holding his place in the seniors, which is good to see.
It's great.
Peel Thunder, a few ins and outs. Matty Becker comes back from the 18 to their team, which will help. But for Peel, but they know where the finish line is. They just gotta. You'd love to see them get a win, but it's hard to see it happening, especially against East
Ollie
Fremantle.
McManus starting on the wing for the league side. So not even the bench, starting on the ground.
Yeah, we'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. You know, it's the same with the other week with Farrell and Swaddling in the league, you know. Straight into lineups and you just get that clarity.
Yeah. No, so what, we all going East Freo?
East Freo,
Yes, as you would probably expect.
Yeah.
And now, here we are. The big game, the big elimination final, unofficially. Claremont and Subiaco down at Albany, 5:30. That'll be chilly. I wonder if the boys, if any of the boys are going to rock a long sleeve. That'll be chilly.
There'll be a couple, I reckon.
Yeah, I'd get around it.
Guernsey clashes with the they've always worn those
it's
traditional
gonna be
Guernseys.
fine.
White shorts for Subi, you'd say.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, I'm sipping Claremont. I know Subi got ins as well, but I think Claremont to bounce back after that round 9 loss.
Claremont as well. By 10.
Wouldn't surprise
By
me
10
if it was
points.
Subi, but
Yeah, I'm probably leaning towards Claremont based on a couple of those ins and the fact that I'm going to say, this is a guess, I'm going to say you would think at least half of them have played there previously.
yeah,
So
Cody
it's a
Curtin
big ground,
could kick a big bag.
It is a big
big ground. They've played there. They've won by 100 points last year against East Perth. So I'm going to give them the upper hand. I reckon it's hard to say. It's probably going to be down to who's the fitter team.
I think if you shut down Curtin, and I'm not saying to no goals, but if you can keep him to under 3 or less, I feel like that's a win, and that could go a long way. Yes,
He kicked 12 goals in 2 games?
2 games, 8 in a preseason game this year.
Yeah.
He has a love affair with them.
He's the key.
I'd say, Harrison Guilford looks like he's matching up on him, but I reckon Jimmy Allymore maybe they're like tie. He's probably their biggest defender. Pretty reliable for Aquinas, so I reckon maybe he's the go-to, but it depends because Curtin could go into the ruck maybe. I guess Van Rooyen's there, so I'm saying the Tigers though.
Yep, so am I. I reckon it'll be a close game, but it's probably going to depend on who can run out the game the best.
If I was Subi's coach, if like Curtin's looking threatening earlier, I'd send someone to always like run back like a winger.
I feel like you've just got to work him up the ground a
Is
lot.
that how you would shut him down?
I reckon.
Try and work him up
fill
the
in a
ground
hole.
because
Yeah.
1-on-1 deep, like good luck.
Mm.
So I feel like if you can find a way to work him up,
He'd
the
be like
ground,
Sam Darcy.
yeah,
Just the highest point, no one can get there.
Because you kind of can't do any other way in Colts because you have to do the rules
yeah.
that you have to set up properly.
Unless you let someone else free.
Yeah, exactly. Like
A winger's not
winger
bad,
go
yeah.
deep. Well, don't go deep. Just stay inside their forward 50. Stop Curtin's run, and then a forward come up onto the wing.
I'm telling you though, if he kicks
I
more
like
than
it.
if he kicks 4 or 5, which you could say is unders for him against Subi, like I just think that's the. I know they won't be going into the game with like that focus of like, oh, that's the KPI, but I feel like it's just sort of goes without saying.
This is why we brought Drizzy onto the podcast this year, was to bring some nice analysis into the podcast.
That's what
He's
I would
done
do
that
if I was the
exactly
coach.
then. So
yeah.
obviously this will probably come out as the boys are going down on the bus. If the coaches or leadership group of Subiaco are listening and they potentially implement this plan,
They'll have some sort of game plan.
and they end up winning, they better reshare something on their story and tag Drizzy in and say, "Thank you, Coach Hayden."
Thanks for the
We'll
tips.
lure you across from the Demons to join our coaching staff in 2026.
funny, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Head coach, maybe.
Ambitious.
Imagine.
Very ambitious.
Well, the role was open at East Perth.
That's crazy.
you apply?
Yeah.
There's a role open. There's a role open in the Subi League as well now.
Is
Who?
it?
By Woodman last night.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yes.
What,
Crazy.
sacked or
No, he walked
stepped
down
down?
his own terms.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough.
What was he, a 1 or 2 time premiership coach?
3 if you include Colts, but 2 league.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There for 6 years. So.
Wow, that's
Go on, Steve.
news to me. Didn't know that.
Hopefully it doesn't affect.
Well, they're down the bottom.
Yeah.
So Who knows?
Also, the games. What's up with the 8:55 and 9:15 start? Like, why are they doing that? Why don't they just keep it all at the same sort of time?
Good question.
Yeah, well, it's just
strange.
all to do with scheduling and other games and stuff.
It's probably to do with what time they want the league game. Do we know which game is being broadcast on?
There's none.
7?
None this week. They're on 7+.
Well, it's probably to do with maybe
2:10. Yeah, so it's a 2:10 game for the league, Perth and Swans.
Yeah, which
so that
is
means
the traditional
has to
time
start
slot.
earlier.
Yep. Gotcha.
yeah.
Makes sense.
But yeah, it'll be something to do with the broadcast rights. Let's say SCN are broadcasting the Claremont Subi game. They might need a half an hour window.
And you know, the Colts game of the round is in like the one that's having the commentary is the one in Albany.
Really?
It's called here. It's going to be called here, but obviously, yeah. I mean,
Are you doing that?
No, I'm not. But
great.
What are you doing this week?
I'm doing Waffle W tomorrow, Subiaco and West Perth.
Great. And emceeing
Yes,
This
Saturday.
weekend?
When?
tonight. I'm saying tonight, commentary tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll continue rolling
Yeah.
with the tips. Can't wins and certainties.
Ooh.
Who is a certainty to win this weekend? What have we got in the Waffle
Richmond
Days?
over West Coast.
Wow.
What?
West Coast win. West Coast are
I
playing
just
good
say that
football.
because
Fair enough.
is your definition of good football 1 week on, 1 week off?
Then we gave it to Port. Who did we play the week before?
GWS.
Nah, well,
Nah,
that was the Darcy Jones show. He blew it away in the
More-
first 30 seconds.
He's a gun.
More so, I think every time I tip West Coast, they screw me over. So
Yeah.
Fair enough. Poor West Coast. 18th.
Actually, you know what?
Game of the round.
I've just looked at the
Oh.
Waffle W fixtures and obviously just seen Swan Districts playing Peel. Shout out to Jamie Henry last weekend. I think it was 39 disposals.
called that game.
She had like 200 fantasy points or
Yeah, I
something.
called that game. She was
Holy.
just contested beats and
Everywhere.
because it was only a 6-point game they won by a couple of really crucial contested marks just to slow the game down at the very end.
Yeah.
In a
What
50th
position?
game as well, midfield.
Midfield.
In a 50th game.
Sheesh.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, and then I mean
was it wet weather?
it wasn't. Nah, it was the same weekend, but it was just like very scrappy and
Yeah.
You would
Mud.
have spent some time over there at Footscray.
I
with her
saw.
last
Yeah,
year?
I saw her
She had a
once or
stint
twice.
over there? Yeah.
Said hi to her once, and I was like, I saw her from the distance. I was like, is that Jamie Henry?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't quite remember her name, and then I remembered Jamie.
capabilities I reckon for AFLW.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
she
still
should
don't
be.
know how she hasn't had a
In-
crack.
yeah, interesting. On Waffle W, Claremont have lost 2 games in a row. They lost to East Freo and South Freo back-to-back weeks, so you expect them to be East Perth.
And actually,
but
okay, while we're on Waffle W still, Perth getting a second win on the
Yes.
weekend. Did you say that, Driz?
That's great.
Is that the first time it has to be.
Yeah, well, first
Yeah.
time they were
Yeah,
the
first time
win.
a new team has
Rob
won in
Wiley.
their first year, and they
Rob-
won 2.
Rob Wiley stepped in as their
Is that
coach.
the first
Unreal.
game as well?
Nah, second, I reckon.
Yeah.
Right.
But-
Unreal.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
real from that.
So that my certainty was Richmond to beat West Coast.
Actually, what time was the league game at for the men at Lathlane?
2:10.
That would be why, because the girls are playing at 5 o'clock. Fit the 4 games in at a decent time.
I'm going.
So what? Sorry, certainties. You were Richmond to win.
Mm-hmm.
Drizzy.
Sheesh. I don't know. Good question. Let's go. Let's go Port to beat Hawks.
That's outrageous. You did that earlier in the year as well. We get
gonna-
Hawthorn
gonna
against
happen.
Adelaide. You said Adelaide will beat Hawthorn. It's certainty at Launceston.
Launceston. Yep.
Hawthorn do not lose at Launceston.
They're gonna lose
Especially they need a bounce back.
tomorrow morning. They'll lose. Port will beat
What
Hawks.
time is it? 11.
11:20. Yeah.
No, they will not lose.
Do I reckon? What's the next one?
Well, you've locked in.
yeah,
you've locked in
I
Port.
picked that one. Can't win.
Oh, I need to do mine.
Oh, sorry.
Certainly,
no.
yeah. I'm going to go Swan Districts to beat Peel Thunder in the Waffle W.
Certainly,
I know it's pretty
Yeah, okay.
basic
Yep.
because Peel obviously lost to Perth last week.
And
but
Swans
I'm
beat
locking it
East
in.
Perth by 100 points a couple of weeks back.
Yep.
My can't win. I did that. No, I did certainly now can't win. Freo can't beat Collingwood at the MCG. That's pretty common knowledge, but
Valid.
I want to be proven wrong. Hayden Young back in, so maybe, but
Mm.
but you know the thing that's going to be so annoying, right? obviously I want them to win, but say like they do, it's going to be this flag mantle stuff, and then like it would be the most Fremantle thing to beat Collingwood at the MCG and then lose the Derby.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. I just can't. If Freo were playing Collingwood at Marvel, I think I'd lean maybe towards tipping Freo, but just purely because it's at the MCG and
Toughest task in footy.
how well Collingwood play at the G, I just can't see them winning.
Yeah.
So
So
that's mine.
you said they can't win.
Yeah, so both of mine are the WA club based involvement
Games,
this
yeah.
week.
yeah.
I'm going the Ethan approach, sticking to local and underage footy.
Yep. Oh,
I'm going to go. I'm going Vic Country can't beat Vic Metro.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be the first time it's been a underage game that's not involving WA. I like it.
Yeah.
Valid.
So you've gone the Bray approach this week. I've gone the Ethan approach. What are you going?
I'm just going
Well, you're going Drizzy.
AFL.
Yeah.
Oh, AFL.
So you're also going the Bray.
Can't
approach.
win Gold Coast. Can't beat Adelaide.
Yeah, I don't. I probably agree with that.
That
as
could
well.
almost be game of the round.
Oh,
but
shit, yeah.
Adelaide at home.
No,
Is-
Eagles versus Richmond will be 18th versus 17th.
Yeah, that
I
too.
actually think it
I
probably
heard
will.
some stuff that with the ins and outs that the Eagles are going so all on in this game to try and win it. They've brought back blokes who are likely not to be at the club next year, such as Petrocelli, and dropping the future of the club, such as guys who have actually more than held their own in recent weeks, Malachi Champion stuff. And Eagles fans aren't happy because they think they're going all in to try and win this game at the expense of the long-term jeopardy of some of these players. So,
Yeah,
I don't know. And
Yeah, why is Elijah out?
managed. He's a 20-year-old. Why is he being managed?
Strange.
Just be honest if he's injured or out of form. Like,
I think the change for I'm going to say Noah Long and Liam Ryan is fair.
yeah, Liam Ryan,
Yeah.
yeah. And Tim Kelly had a decent outing in the Waffle.
How many did you have last week?
27
you didn't have 7.5
27
time like
and
you did in his game earlier in the year.
No, he had 27 and a goal.
Oh,
I
that's
wouldn't
good.
be upset though if I was Eagles fans because all of those guys are under 20.
I think Petrocelli's
But that's
been
the
playing
point.
right.
Stick.
Yeah.
Like, that's the point. The year's gone, so just play them.
just play them. Yeah, work them up.
I think Petrocelli's been playing well on the Waffle.
Yeah,
level.
he has. But if you've already made a decision or he hasn't played up until this point, I don't know. It's just it's strange, but
Yeah, it's strange to bring him in now when you haven't played probably the whole most of the season.
Interesting.
But,
Interesting. Our man Jacob Blight as well not getting a game is the emergency.
Yeah, strange.
And also
He's out
another
of
guy
contract as well.
who's also made his comeback since the last episode is Josh Gibcus.
Yes.
Played VFL against Geelong 2 weeks ago. Picked up, I think, 4 disposals. I messaged him on the Sunday night or whatever it was after the game saying, how'd you go? He's like, yeah, quiet game.
Just happy to get
But,
unscathed.
yeah, he made it through and
He's had
hopefully
a horrid run with injury.
hopefully he can be back very soon at AFL level.
Jacob
but
Blight, not signed.
Yeah, he's out of contract, so interesting to see what happens there.
Eagles.
I
Eagles should
think
pick
he has to stick around.
Eagles
Yeah.
should definitely pick him.
You'd be stupid to
think
get
so.
rid of him.
Mm.
I thought he started the year fairly decently against
Yeah,
some
I
of the better key forwards.
And
in
he's
the
been
competition.
holding his own in the VFL, so
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he
See what happens.
deserves to keep his spot. Now we also didn't do any Q&As this week.
Mm.
We sort of knew Drizzy would be pushing it for time. So
it was very
yeah,
last
sorry.
minute
yeah.
all around. We didn't think we'd
Yeah.
be maybe having a guest, but
No, it was Drizzy. We were battling to get here on time. He was going to get here at 1. Then some rain came down on the road on the way back from N-Town. Some idiots were on the road doing 70 and 100 zones.
Literally. 60.
60
yeah,
and
even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say before we wrap
That's
up, early happy birthday.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
happy birthday. We'll bring some.
Thank you.
We'll bring a pinata in or
Cake.
something
Ah.
next week.
Sounds good.
to
Enjoy
celebrate.
your last few days as a teenager.
Thank you.
You'll
In whatever way,
enjoy
shape,
it.
or form that is, just freeze time if you can.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks, Ethan.
Enjoy.
Yeah. We'll have the 21st next year. You two are invited. Yeah.
We'll MC it.
Yep.
Nah, I'd rather.
Yeah, actually.
I would. He can
Gonna
MC
DJ
it.
I'm not going to say no to that.
I'll drink.
Don't even need to be paid.
I'll drink. All right.
love it.
Enjoy the birthday. Don't drink too much because you're going to have to come in here on the Friday, or are you
If
doing it
you're
on the
not going
Thursday
away.
night?
No, I'm not.
well-
Not till the Saturday. The day after.
Don't have a bender all week next week.
I'll be
Just
all right. Yeah.
Stay sensible. Come in here. Put
Yeah.
your best foot forward, like you had today.
Yeah.
You
Thank
hung
you.
over today, and I
Thank
thought
you.
you were good. You provided some good analysis. So
Thank you very
well
much.
done.
Quality over quantity. And
Exactly.
go you red legs.
Exactly. Come on, the Red Legs. Let's go.